A wrecking ball. That is my life, actually. I actually get this question a lot, mostly from my parents. They're always like, James, you look so tired. Are you getting enough sleep? And there's really only one honest answer. I'm divorced, and I have 3 kids. I think this is pretty much what I look like now. Right? Because parenting takes a toll. Have you ever tried taking 3 kids to the bathroom at the same time? In a gas station? It's like trying to pick up a watermelon seed off the ground. It looks so simple, but it's so impossible. Okay? Now, I've learned some things. Obviously, I have 3 kids, so I consider myself a professional parent. Now, any professional parent will tell you there's an evolution that happens between baby number 1 and baby number 3. You know where I'm going. Baby number 1, you take to baby gymnastics. Yeah. Baby swim lessons. Baby number 3, you take to AutoZone. You take him to Sam's Club. Follow that man with the see-through shirt. He has his diploma. Yeah. Right? Baby number 1, you can stare at those baby cheeks for hours. I've lost a whole afternoon playing peekaboo, right? Baby number 3, you spend a little part of every day just hiding from your kids, right? You have to survive, okay? I haven't peed with the door closed in 8 years in my own house. I'm not allowed. It could be 2 a.m. and if I close that door, my 3-year-old daughter will find me and pound on that door like she's LAPD. Daddy, I need you. These aren't even jokes. These are facts. Okay? Baby number 1, would you leave that precious, beautiful baby with a babysitter? No. You don't leave him with a babysitter? We're going to talk to you later. Well, the rest of us, we call that babysitter like every 10 minutes just to make sure everything's okay. Baby number 3, you give the babysitter strict instructions. Only call me if you can't stop the bleeding. Okay, Batman vs. Superman only premieres once, folks. A Band-Aid goes a long way. Now, I don't want to sound insensitive. I mean, it's just that we learned that our kids are tougher than we normally give them credit for. My kids, they're like too tough, for real. My 8-year-old daughter, she came up to me just a few days ago and she's like, Dad, what type of poison kills somebody the fastest? I'm really starting to think I underestimated her. But at a pure dad reflex, I was like, I don't know, sweetheart, arsenic, I guess. And she seriously just stared at me and goes, now where do I get this arsenic you speak of? No more making a murderer marathons in my house. Thank you very much, Netflix. We are over. Okay? Because being a parent is scary, seriously. I mean, it's because I don't even feel like a real adult. I'm totally faking it. Right? Not at all. I still use my parents' Vaughn's Club card. I haven't even tried to get my own. All I have to do is give them a phone number. I'm like, yo, Aaron Graves, Aaron Noel Graves, that's me. Have a nice day. Or maybe you can relate. Have you ever been in an emergency type of situation and scary things are starting to happen? And so you start to look around and you're like, I need to find an adult. And then you have this terrifying moment when you're like, oh no, I'm the adult. I need to find an adultier adult. Like someone confidently adulting. My adulting skills cannot handle this situation. Right? That is a scary moment. I've had that moment more than once. All right? Now, speaking of scary moments, I actually had a true story. This happened to me just like a little over a week ago. I was driving home at night, and I stopped at a gas station. Now, I don't want to tell you the name of the gas station because I don't want to be like that guy that ruins a reputation of an establishment. So let's just call the gas station Daytime Nighttime. Now, so I'm stopping at Daytime Nighttime. And I wish I could tell you I was just stopping in to get like a water on my way home from the gym. But I want you to know this is a true story. So I'll be real with you. I'll be raw. I was stopping to get a corn dog after having dinner at my girlfriend's house. So now you know we're based in reality. So I'm walking out of Daytime Nighttime with my corn dog. And in the corner of my eye, I see the bus pulling up to the bus stop. And as soon as the doors open, a homeless man comes running out in a full sprint, like booking it through the gas station. And like I don't even fully register what's going on, except my brain goes, now's a good time to get in the car. So I turn and I try to get in the car, and just then the homeless guy rushes up behind me and tickles me. Like aggressively tickles me. Now I wish I could say I turned around and said something direct and manly, but let's be honest, this doesn't scream badass. Okay? This is more like manager from Target. Okay? I know. I was on Plenty of Fish, I know. Okay? So, what happened is I dropped my jalapeno cheddar corn dog, I jump around, and I kind of screamed and laughed at the same time. It was kind of... And then the only words I could muster were, hey, you! So now I'm basically like the dad from Back to the Future. And then to make matters worse, Mr. Tickles, he starts bouncing around like a boxer, pointing at me like, I got you, baby. I got you. I own you. You're mine. Like he just knocked out Ronda Rousey or something. So then I did the only thing I could do. I picked up my cheddar jalapeno corn dog and my masculinity, which was all over the ground. I got in my car and I drove home traumatized. Because we all know that tickling is basically like rape for beginners. Right? And like, for the last week and a half, I can still feel his nubby fingers like digging in my ribs, like phantom tickles. And the worst part is that I've been suffering in silence because it's so humiliating. I can't tell my friends, right? Like, what am I supposed to say? I would have seriously been rather mugged at gunpoint. Because then, if you're mugged at gunpoint, you're like, hey, what was I supposed to do? The guy had a gun. But I don't have that. The best I got is, hey, what was I supposed to do? The guy had really strong fingers. It's just not the same.